Welcome back to The Ordinary Guy 2.0, where responsibility comes before ego. In our last video, we talked about the critical importance of finding your direction before you floor the accelerator. Direction gives you a destination. It gives you purpose. But any real purpose comes with weight, comes with a certain gravity. And today, we're talking about that weight. We're talking about responsibility. Let's get right into it. There's a fundamental difference between the mindset of an ordinary man and the upgraded man. The 2.0. The ordinary man complains about pressure. He feels the weight of his job, his family, his goals, and he groans under it. He sees it as a burden, something to escape from. He wishes for an easier life, a life with fewer demands. The Ordinary Guy 2.0 understands something profound. Pressure is a privilege. Think about it. The only reason you feel pressure is because you matter. It's proof that you have a role to play in this world. It's a signal that people are depending on you, that your actions have consequences, that your presence is significant. A man with no pressure is a man with no importance. He has no skin in the game. He's a spectator. The weight on your shoulders isn't there to crush you. It's there to confirm your value. It's the universe telling you that you've been chosen for the mission. So the next time you feel that pressure building, don't shrink from it. Stand a little taller. Recognize it for what it is, an invitation to greatness. It's your ticket out of the ordinary. Now, let's talk about what happens when things go wrong, because they always do. Life is a series of problems to be solved. When a crisis hits, what's the default reaction for most people? It's to find someone to blame. The boss was an idiot. Market turned. My partner didn't listen. It's a game of hot potato with accountability. This is the easy way out. It's a temporary relief for the ego, but it keeps you powerless. It gets you as a victim of circumstance. The Ordinary Guy 2.0 operates from a completely different script. He doesn't waste a single second asking, whose fault is this? That question is a dead end. Okay, instead, he asks a much more powerful question. What part of this can I own? Notice the wording. It's not about taking the blame. It's about taking ownership. Ownership isn't about guilt. It's about control. The moment you own even a small piece of a problem, you gain the power to influence the outcome. You shift from being a passenger in a car crash to being the driver who can steer out of the skid. This is how you build authority, and it all starts with authority over yourself. When you stop pointing fingers and start looking for solutions, you become the guy people turn to. You become the leader, not because you have a title, but because you take responsibility. Ownership is the foundation of self-respect and the currency of influence. You can't lead others until you can lead yourself. And you can't lead yourself until you own your actions, your reactions, and your results. Let's reframe this entire concept. Think of responsibility as the weight in a workout. If you go to the gym and only lift the lightest dumbbells, what happens? Nothing. You don't grow. You don't get stronger. You just go through the motions. It's the resistance, the heavy weight that breaks down the muscle fibers so they can rebuild stronger. Responsibility is the resistance for your character. It's the heavy lifting for your soul. Every single responsibility you take on forges something essential within you, builds discipline. When you commit to a task, a person, or a goal, you learn to show up even when you don't feel like it. That discipline makes you reliable. And a reliable man is a rare and valuable commodity. It builds credibility. When you consistently deliver on your promises, people learn they can trust you. Your word becomes your bond. That credibility makes you trustworthy, a man people are willing to follow, partner with, and invest in. And most importantly, it creates stability. It's a man who embraces his responsibilities becomes a rock, an anchor in the storm for himself and for those around him. He is a source of order in a world of chaos. Conversely, a man without responsibility is a man who just drifts. He's like a ship without a rudder, pushed around by every current and every wind. He never takes form. He remains stuck in a state of perpetual immaturity, a boy in a man's body. The weight isn't what breaks you, it's what builds you, so you've accepted the weight. You're ready to build, but how you carry it matters just as much as picking it up in the first place. Handling responsibility isn't about grunting and groaning and letting everyone know how heavy your load is. That's just another form of complaining. It's about carrying it with grace. What does grace look like in this context? It means responding with calm when chaos erupts. While others are panicking, you are the steady hand, the clear mind. It means putting in consistent effort, day in and day out, without fanfare or need for applause. Your work itself is the reward. It's the quiet, unseen grind that builds empires, both internal and external. And above all, it means showing up. Showing up when you're tired, showing up when you're discouraged, showing up when you'd rather be anywhere else. That is integrity in action. That is the ultimate expression of a man who has mastered himself. It's the quiet dignity of doing what needs to be done, simply because it needs to be done, and you are the one to do it. Carrying your responsibilities well is not a performance. It's a reflection of your inner character. It's the external manifestation of your internal strength. Don't just be strong, be elegant in your strength. So let's bring this all together. It's time for a permanent shift in your perspective. I want you to stop seeing responsibility as a burden. This is not something that holds you down or limits your freedom. In fact, it is the very source of your freedom. It's the backbone of the upgraded man. Think about the structure of a skyscraper. What allows it to reach incredible heights? Its foundation. The deep, heavy, solid structure that bears all the weight. Your responsibilities are your foundation. They are what give you structure in a shapeless world. They are what give you strength when you feel weak. And ultimately, they are what give you the power to build a life of meaning, a life of impact. A life without responsibility is a life without substance. It's easy, but it's empty. The weight you carry is a measure of the life you can build, so don't run from it. Don't wish it away. Turn and face it. Embrace it. Welcome it. Because every burden you shoulder, every promise you keep, every challenge you own, is another block in the foundation of the man you are becoming. It is the very material of your legacy. Now, go pick up your weight. Thanks for watching. If this message hit home, subscribe for more. We're building something here. Let's get it done.